And that's how from playing Fortnite I won a huge cash prize in a recent gaming tournament. Rewinding the clock before we get there, I took you guys along the entire journey. This past weekend's been amazing, and it's all thanks to PlayStation for inviting me down for the first ever PlayStation Tournament XP. This truly was a one-of-its-kind event with not only a bunch of your favourite creators, which we're going to be meeting and showing in this video at the event itself, but on top of that, despite some of them being captains for each individual team, X, circle, triangle or square being of course the PlayStation buttons on the controller, or even title specialists designated for one of the 4 titles in the 4 rounds as I was for Fortnite, there was also a bunch of fans who previously qualified to be there flown in from even as distant as New Zealand and Australia. Thankfully, with me living in the UK, it was only around a 5-hour 40-minute journey from where I live by car and train. After arriving in London and getting settled in the hotel, which honestly looked absolutely insane, and PlayStation paid all the expenses for travel and stay, upon checking in there was no time to waste as my first task was to do an interview. So here's a bunch of different questions and behind the scenes moments exclusively here that you perhaps won't see anywhere else.
Okay, so we'll start off easy. Could you tell us your name, gamer tag and where you are right now?
So my name's James, my gamer tag's FriendlyMachine, and I'm in London right now for the PlayStation Tournaments XP event.
Brilliant. And what is PlayStation Tournaments XP?
PlayStation Tournaments XP is literally the first of its kind live broadcast event from London where it involves both creators, fans, all coming together to earn and collectively try and become the winning team of 4 teams between all of the symbolic, PlayStation buttons which are representing all of the teams, X, square, circle and triangle.
What do you reckon the level of talent is going to be like at this event?
So despite it being casual and stuff, I think the level of talent is going to be incredibly high with the title specialists and stuff, and it's definitely going to be fun to obviously have that element there despite just the fans playing from a more casual sense. Maybe some of the fans are really good, but I definitely know based off the captains and the creators coming that there's definitely going to be some competition.
Competition there definitely was, as you're about to find out, with some incredibly close scores and intense moments. First of all, on the day from heading over to the venue, which if you watch the live stream would know, well, just look now, it looks absolutely crazy. I've never been to a production like this before, and obviously at first it felt overwhelming, but I quickly settled in on some of the titles. The first round specifically that we could practice on before anything else, Astrobot. I'd never actually played this before the day, but honestly I was loving it and got to grips with it pretty quickly, I thought.
Oh, we're killing it. Bit of that. Bit of that. Get up, get up, get up. There we go. I was just saying, I can see me like literally playing this in my spare time now. It's just so chill to play it. Like, it's just like a 3D platformer, really. Not before now, no. Ah! I pulled back, but...
Stick to Fortnite, mate.
Yeah, stick to Fortnite. One more go. There we go. Oh. Don't know why it keeps doing that there. A little bit of a speed run. I bet there's some people who are so like cracked out at this, like unbelievably good here. Get like mad times. There we go. There we go. There we go. Vic got like 46 seconds, so I've got some work to do.
Good man, 50 seconds pretty good.
And with that, round 1 was ready to begin, with every person now having a wristband ready to scan in at each station before it started. Despite Team Square going to the main stage to play the first title, Astrobot, there were a bunch of different side quests and minigames. Two of the favourites that I kept rotating between was Sackboy: A Big Adventure and also The Last of Us 2 No Return. There was the option to play Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, Nora Hunting Grounds and also Gran Turismo 7 Time Trials, but I didn't really touch these too much. Needless to say, Team Square had spread out and got a system cracked down with what games who was playing and rotating between so we could earn the max amount of points, which definitely paid off at the end of round 1, which you're about to see here, was still pretty close. This was definitely a great start to the tournament and allowed us in the break between round 1 and 2 with no games able to be played or XP earned to strategize what was going to be happening for the next round, which was the title EA FC 25. With each round being 45 minutes long, of course that meant we're playing the new Rush mode in EA FC 25 5, and despite the fact I kinda just did side quests during this time, even tried out a bit of Gran Turismo, which I think I need some more practice on, my other Team Square members not only came through clutch with some draws, obviously some wins, and then by the end of it all, as you can see, Team Square once again remained victorious, only just though, but during this time or over the period of this happening, and I was made aware, I got interviewed by one of the PlayStation Tournament XP staff, Frankie, about what I can expect in my round or if the pressure is starting to build up when it comes to Fortnite time.
Tell me, James, when it comes to your challenge earlier, the pressure for Team Square is on your shoulders because you're going to be playing build mode Zone Wars as the Fortnite Team Specialist. Have you got any tactics in mind? Because you haven't been practicing.
To be honest, it works in my favour because obviously I play on PlayStation 5, like that's the primary sort of thing. I know a lot of people play mouse and keyboard, but I play with a normal controller, so it's not modified at all, and that's what we're getting here. We're all on an even playing field. So the fact that we're on an even playing field is to my advantage.
You're going to be finding how that advantage of playing PlayStation played out real soon, but before we get into round 4, we have round 3, Tekken 8. Despite me mentioning about the PlayStation 5 controller for all the other rounds, of course, being an even playing field, the even playing field that was set out for players of this particular title, the Title Specialist anyways, were allowed to bring their own custom Tekken controller, which is one of these crazy things right here. I've never seen one before today. Honestly, I thought someone was just testing the reactions by drumming on it. It was made clear very quickly that Team Circle were going to absolutely dominate this round just from this glimpse right here of our team captain Espe versus the Team Circle captain. But needless to say, despite the Tekken experts taking the actual main stage in terms of the points that were gathered, the broadcast by now were getting suspicious as to Team Square's XP earning methods on all of the activity stations.
What have we been doing here? Because apparently you two have come up with a bit of a strategy of how we can get maximum XP.
Yeah, just a little like metagaming, I guess, trying to figure out what's the most efficient.
Okay, do you want to share what it is, or we're going to sort of whisper about this?
Basically, I know if we go over there and play Tekken, there's a certain amount of points we can win, but it does take longer. Here's a lot more quicker. We're familiar with it, so we get the points up very quick.
I mean, we're talking about Sackboy here, by the way. You can just see behind us. I think there's 10,000 XP you can get per game, and you can do that in what, 3 minutes?
Yeah, pretty consistently, and the more times you do it, it gets easier, so...
Although that kind of revealed our strategy, thankfully not many other teams heard it, and me and Chris had already got to grips with Sackboy Big Adventure for quite a while now, so we're getting them 10,000 XPs in. It definitely paid off by the end of round 3, however, instead of being miles ahead of everybody, things were starting to get closer now. Obviously, all in time for the final round of Fortnite, where we really needed to shine as a team to get into that final round. Obviously, 2 teams going head-to-head against each other for that trophy and the grand prize of $3,000 and a PlayStation 5 Pro going to each member of the winning team. With the time to shine arriving as a title specialist, we were jumping into tilted zone wars, obviously 6-minute rounds, and it was the best of 5 games each, with a build station for 2 chosen contestants, mainly the captains of each team, such as when Vicstar, the captain of Team Cross, went up against our team captain of Team Square, Espe, and sadly he took the crown in this moment. Pressure was on and the games were definitely intense at this moment as we were coming to the overall wrap-up of the tournament, or getting into the finals of 2 teams facing each other. And with me being a title specialist, there was no better time to 1v1 another title specialist from Team Cross, Max, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of, and here's how that went down.
Our 2 creators are Fortnite creators. Rob here, who is Max, who is a Fortnite news channel, and we have FriendlyMachine, who is also a Fortnite news channel, and both of these guys are being brought here to compete in the Fortnite tournament. So yeah, let's see how it goes. FriendlyMachine with the first win. Woo!
That didn't end up being the only win, as I not only beat Rob in all of the rounds, so sorry Max, but all of my other Fortnite games as well while round 4 was going on. Honestly, the time seemed to fly in round 4. I think it's because it was Fortnite and my specialty, so I didn't know where the time went. And despite that being the case, from all the points being collected throughout the round playing Fortnite and all of the activity area ones, Team Square for the first time did not win the individual round, so the prize will have gone to Team Circle, but that did mean we were up against them in the final for the grand prize, again of $3,000 and a PlayStation 5 Pro each. The challenge was simple, it went all the way back to the beginning, Astrobot, a level that either player had never played before, selected from either team square or circle, where they had 5 attempts each, taking it in turns, and a death counting as an attempt to get the fastest time. Justin from our team was selected to go up against Reese on team circle, and without me spoiling who won, let's just show those 2 fastest runs being incredibly close by milliseconds.
Oh my god, I need to take a deep breath. Here we go. 4th attempt, guys. Oh my god, here we go again. Oh.
Reese.
Every single bit is so tense of this map.
So much pressure on Reese now to try and set an even more difficult time for Justin to beat. He knows he has the mental advantage up here at the umbrellas. We've seen both these players now get accustomed to clearing this, and it's just these final moments here that you have to deal with. Just manages to grab onto that ledge, and can he get a better time than 34 seconds? Now that's really the question. We're going to be looking at that finish. What time is it going to be? Number 34, re-establishing just how insane that run was. Now on Justin to get the job done, and this will be the most insane pressure he has ever faced in his life. He flew across the world to get to this moment. Can he do it for his team?
Oh my god, it's going to be crazy. Again, a big shout out to Team Asobi for this. This is mental what's going on here. All the pressure is on him. Let's see if he can keep his mental here.
And not only does he have to complete the level, he has to beat a 34-second time set by Reese, sat right by him. He goes for the shortcut. He messed it up before, and this time it pays off. Will he be able to beat the 34 seconds here?
He is so close. He just needs to concentrate on finishing this. He is so close to the end. He's moving forward.
He's going with it. Oh, no. What time's it going to be? 34.841. And I don't think he's done it. Reese has won it. I think Reese has won it. Reese had a bigger time. And no PlayStation Tournament XP champions will be Team Circle.
Massive congrats to Team Circle, but oh man, watching that back, even just seeing that 3 millisecond difference, which was down to the fan at the end, obviously blocking Justin slightly. It's safe to say that will go down in history for the first ever PlayStation Tournaments XP2, with hopefully many more to come, and hopefully you can see me there again, as it was a massive honour to be there, so thank you PlayStation. Maybe next time my team can win the entire thing in the grand prize, but we didn't go away empty-handed, as $1,500 for each player on our team for coming second will be awarded, and that's how from playing Fortnite I won a huge cash prize in a recent gaming tournament.